October 30th. Mark the date. That is the date that the Bazaar is finally launching. It will be going to closed beta early on, with a period of closed beta, then open beta and launch. This announcement literally just went live. Lots to think about, lots to go over. We have been incredibly busy preparing for the launch. I have a lot of things planned. We're looking to run a lot of content. We're going to be doing things both here on YouTube and also over on Twitch. We just got done rebranding that and getting all of that ready for these sort of Artificer Twitch streams. They'll be going live again October 30th. Mark the date in your calendar. That is the date that the Bazaar will go live. If you are interested in joining the closed beta, there is a referral link down in the description below. That'll take you over to the website where you can pay for closed beta access. But if not, you can just sign up there for notifications, I believe, and keep an eye on the channel and we'll let you know when we're going into open beta. A lot of interesting things to come. So all of this came from a announcement video that Raynad posted on the Bazaar Twitter, or X, or whatever, posted on social media. They had a lot of things to say, and I just wanted to quickly go over it. We're not going to do like a full-on react here, mainly because I've already watched it. It was too hype, I couldn't save myself, I apologise. He started things out, and this is very interesting, I think is appropriate, saying that this is a small indie studio, and it is their, well, it's a indie studio. They're not that small anymore, but this is their first game. They have never made a game before. They learn everything on the job with this one. Now, obviously they brought in a lot of very good talent over the time. They had people come in from Amazon and lots of other AAA studios. But that is to say, this is their first attempt at a game. So day one of the closed beta, it's not going to be perfect. There are still things apparently they're testing that we're going to have access to. I imagine, having seen the the trajectory of the game up until this point, there are going to be plenty of things they want to test with us while we're in the closed beta. I imagine there'll be patches galore where they're just shoving new things in for us to test out. That's going to be one of the really fun things to do with Raynad and Tempo at the helm of this test. But there are a bunch of things that are going to be in the game that have only just made it through. They haven't been fully tested on their end. And there's going to be a bunch of stuff, as there is with any game, that you can never really fully test for until you get it in the hands of your players in a much wider audience. So, temper your expectations. The game isn't going to be completely perfect. That being said, the game already looks pretty damn polished from what we've seen. So it's going to be a good experience, I don't doubt. One thing I will say that I guess I'm concerned with is their server stability. Like, Tempo seemingly haven't run any stress tests, or at least we don't know that they've run any stress tests. That's something that I guess, like, they can run sort of basic stress tests, but it's one thing running that, and another thing inviting, you know, hundreds, thousands, whatever of players into your game and seeing what happens to your servers. So hopefully, my fingers are crossed, please, no server issues day one. But I doubt we're going to be that lucky, right? Like, server issues affect every game like this. So that's just, again, another thing you got to temper your expectations for day one. Raynad did then go on to say that a lot of people have put their heart and soul or pieces of themselves into this game. You know, just from what we've seen on the sort of social end of things. Of course, you had Ben very early on, huge part of the Bazaar, but not there for its launch, right? At least we don't believe he's there for the launch. So there are people like him. There's Greg, or Gweg as we called him. There's Steven, there's Eric, there's Jubin, Ryan, or Bruce. There are so many people that we have had the pleasure of interacting with. Steph, of course, as well. If I am forgetting some of you, I do apologize. It's not my job to remember them, it's Raynad's job. When he has his acceptance speech at whatever game award he wins. But so many people that, even just that we've seen, have put their heart and soul into this game and have since moved on. There is a massive, massive, massive collection of people that have made the Bazaar possible. And you guys at home, myself, everyone in the community who has constantly been there is also a part of that, and Raynad does attribute us for that. very obviously thankful for the huge community support that there's been. Mentions that maybe there are one or too many commenters. We all went through the era of essays, or at least some of us did. If you didn't, you're lucky. But yeah, all of that coming to its culmination. He almost seemed, man, what's the word to describe it? It wasn't relief, but he didn't seem like elated or anything. It was almost like he sounded free. He sounded like finally getting it out meant that he was free to just not have to worry so much about its development and it not being out there. And I guess pursue other things, pursue streaming it a bit, speak more widely with it, show to the world what he and Tempo were capable of. So yeah, really looking forward to that, obviously. October 30th, I don't know what time it's going to be out. I pray that it's not an abysmal time for us Europeans, but even if it is, I will make an exception. I will be streaming the second it goes live. Probably before. We'll do a little bit of a waiting room, I imagine, before. In fact, knowing American releases, it's probably going to be sometime in the evening over here. So we'll probably do a good couple of hours before the launch of the game over on twitch.tv/Artificer, or I should say twitch.tv/RTFCR. So do go over there, follow us over there. We're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. I'm already planning a bunch of cool content with a bunch of awesome creators. Going to be a very exciting time over there. Planning a bunch of stuff, of course, for this channel as well. So do like and subscribe to, mainly subscribe to this channel so you can get all of the good Bazaar stuff as it comes out. Lots of guides, lots of content. And yeah, I think I'll let Reynard sign this one off.
Big thank you to everyone. We'll see you guys in the game here soon on October 30th. Until next time.